What up?
Hi. Hello,
Hey,
hello.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, before we get this started, I gotta do my prayer. Hold on, I gotta do my prayer, Lord. We're not gonna have no disconnection issues today. It's Black Tuesday when we done started. No, I ain't got time. Okay.
Okay.
Ain't got time. How have you been though?
I'm good. How you doing? I'm
It's a
blessed.
lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
It's because I tell people all the time, like I work at the hospital, so I
Yeah.
have to deal with that side and
Right.
then deal,
Appreciate you for
you
everything
know.
you're doing.
Thank you. It's a lot. So,
Right.
but I'm getting through it. Like
Right.
it's the time and really just like you gotta like it's like especially during this time like everybody really needs to like protect like they mental because
Right.
it is so
It is. It's a
everybody.
lot.
I know it's a lot, but take mentality at all costs because
Right.
people get through. So thank y'all for tapping in so much. Thank y'all for tapping in.
What's up with y'all?
And you already know who it is. It's your girl Cindy D in the stank with the gang. And I got Marvelous. Wait, that's her Marvelous with me.
You feel me? Dub CM, baby.
So for people that don't know you, I always tell people just go ahead and yourself, let them know what it is that you do, know how long you've been doing it.
Right. In case y'all don't know, I am Lil Marvelous. I've been rapping for a long time since I was like 5, but I never took it serious till I was like in high school. And I just been doing it,
Yeah.
nonstop. It's nothing else to do. Um, if y'all don't know, follow me on YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube, add my SoundCloud. I got streams on Spotify, you know what I mean? And go turn up the TikToks for me. Y'all turn up the TikToks. But yeah, just working right now, using this time to
Mm-hmm.
use my abilities to the best that I can.
Yeah, definitely. And that's why I tell people all the time, that's why I created this to
Yeah.
use beliefs. I was like, I I literally want to promote my entrepreneurs out there because a lot of
Right.
them look for a platform to brand. So I get it.
Definitely.
So
Definitely.
what was like, okay, this is for me.
Yeah.
Know I'm supposed to do and have to get my message out.
Right. I think like I just started really getting into the stuff that I was writing. Like I
Yeah.
started feeling myself lyrically, you know what I mean? And I
Mm-hmm.
realized that I had the kind of delivery and voice, you know what I mean, to get
Yeah.
across my point across what I wanted to say and what I wanted to speak about in music. So once I realized how good I was, with the pen, it was
Mm-hmm.
kind of over from there. So I started taking it more serious and I started really feeling what I was doing. And I was just basically putting myself in the studio sneaking in my mom's studio, you know what I mean, recording myself sometimes and just really getting a feel for it. And I felt like, dang, like, I don't think I've ever done anything the way I can do this. So
Yeah.
so from there it was just a go from there.
You said it's your mom's studio?
Yeah.
Your
Mm-hmm.
mom does music?
Mm-hmm.
What
Yeah.
is she? That's dope. My mom can play the piano, so it's dope. I mean, like other parents who do. So how
Yeah. My mom
music?
raps. My mom raps too. Mm-hmm.
Go
Yeah.
ahead, mom. Y'all need to do
Yeah.
a song together. A song together. We need a
Yeah,
mom
we
and
got
daughter.
a song. We got a song like Mother Like Daughter that's out now on Instagram. You know what I
What?
mean? And we about to do a project together. So a
That's
full
so,
project. Yeah, it's
so
fun.
like what feeling to be able to do this type of music like that with your parents, like be able to lyrically express
Right. It's definitely it's
with
a
your
blessing. It's a
mom.
blessing. You know what I mean? It's definitely a blessing because I feel like what I'm trying to do, like she can understand it more. Because I know there's a lot of people out there or a lot of people my age who do music and their parents may support them or they may not be so supportive, to that subject because they want to see them do more.
Exactly.
So I'm just thankful that she already has the mindset and understanding. She knows what I want to do, you know. So she definitely gives me that push. She don't ever make me feel like, well, you probably need to do something else. You know what I mean? She's like, what's up with that song? What's up with that song? So
She
she's
be
she's
on
another, yeah, she
look,
be on me.
it's
She
just
be on me. So it's a
look,
blessing. And
yeah.
then, you know, I've definitely got to rock. We've rocked shows together. We didn't went out of state together a few times, you know. So yeah, it's definitely fun. It's definitely, I wouldn't trade it for the world. You know what I mean? Definitely not.
Yeah, to be able to do something like that with your parents and they,
Yeah.
you know, y'all really under that because like some people I'm like music is a whole nother language. It's like do that, especially
Yeah.
with, like on
Right.
that level, that's really dope.
I mean,
That
she definitely still like she had, you know, her objections, you know, of course, as I've grown, like it's still kind of hard to hear me do a song and cuss on a song sometimes, you know what I mean? So it's a lot that she definitely does adjust to, but she
yeah,
gives me that lane as an artist. You know, she remembers I'm an artist as well
yeah,
as your daughter, but I'm an artist too, you know. And
yeah,
so she's now becoming more acceptance to, you know, what I got to talk about, no
yeah,
matter how my delivery is, you know.
yeah.
So it's cool. It's definitely cool.
That's so. How has that helped you deal with being in such a male dominated field as like you know in anything like that we do? It all
Right,
is very heavily dominated. So to be able to, you know, have to experience that, so your mom knows exactly like what
right,
to go
right.
through. You know.
And she gives me all the game, all, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
all of it. So it helped a lot. I really, you know, I really don't know how far I would be right now as an artist
Yeah.
if I wasn't able to call her, like, you know what I mean. I don't know what to do, you know, or I don't know what to say to this dude.
Yeah.
So I felt like I really don't know where I would be. Like musically, I feel like I would still be raw, you know, like musically talented, but I don't feel like I would have as much game, like, you know, with it that I do. And
Yeah.
it's helped a lot because, you know, some people do try to get over, you know, it's happened, you know, and then some people they have the respect and the love for me, you know, to not do so. But yeah, it's benefited me so well.
That's
Definitely.
that's really good. So who are some of your favorite artists that you definitely like to listen to and get maybe some inspiration musically?
Yeah. Um, Definitely all I got all female influences right now. So I'm messing with Kamaya from the Bay. I'm messing with Get It Indie. You know what I mean?
Oh my
And
God, don't like that. I love her. I've been
girl,
problem is I've been listening to her. Like I don't think a lot of people realize how long she's been out. Like I
right.
in my early college
So
days.
underrated.
What is
Underrated.
this? Okay, that's why I had to have her on here. I'm like, girl, how long I've been watching you?
Right.
I was like, you they may have given you the title, but like you like the yike queen. Because people that's all people
Yeah.
know.
Right. Right. That's exactly what she
Yeah,
is. Yeah, them two definitely they on the top of my playlist for sure.
yeah.
Um, and then I listen to a lot of local artists. I'm not gonna lie, and which I
That's
love. You know, I listen to some mainstream stuff too. Like I like Sada Baby. You know, he
good.
gives me energy. These is the kind of artists though that I do get motivation from, especially the women. You know what I mean? And the kind of music that they come out with, which wouldn't matter. They're still both dope artists, but the kind of music that
Yeah,
they come out with is the kind of music that I come out with as well. You know what I mean? And it's just such an energy thing that I take from them when I listen to them. And I'm like, oh yeah, she just put me up today. Okay, sis. I
yeah,
needed that. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I get a lot of motivation from those artists. Definitely.
Do
Go
you?
check them out too. Look, if y'all on here.
Yeah, no, like again. So, do you ever like within? Because you know, despite like what's the stuff that's going on now, do you
Yeah.
ever? Are you in a place where you desire, like, obviously you want to build up your fan base, like, because the right people will come, but do you ever think about, like, you know, the going, how far you want to go mainstream and, like, maybe, like, this is something, like, I don't really want to do all of that, you know, because
Yeah.
a lot of
Definitely. Definitely. I mean, I feel like, you know, there's nothing wrong with being famous. You know, some people want that, but that's not really what I'm looking for out of music, you know? if I'm gonna always continue to do it no matter the outcome, because it's an outlet for me. You know, when I go through things, I write. That's why I write the songs that I write or the music that I write, and also for other people to feel too. You know, but it gets me through. So I would do it for nothing. You know, and I still do. But as far as where I want to go in the future, I just want to be. I'd rather be wealthy than famous. You know what I mean? I just want to be in a stable place, in a secure place for me and my family. So if we happen to get on, we got on. But if we don't, you know what I mean? I'm gonna continue to do the same thing just for the fact of what it might do for me or for somebody else. You know?
Exactly, because like that's just the reason why you're doing it.
Right.
I tell people, I say, whatever you do, you do it for free because you love what you do.
You love what you do. Definitely.
Definitely. So like, I'm getting into like kind of some funny questions. Like, so you ever, what's the crazy? You ever made like a crazy song about someone like ex you dated, and you was like, you know what? I'm about to put this.
I don't feel like necessarily crazy. Like I used to like when I started out, I used to do a lot of conscious music, and I still do, you know, but I'm finding my lane as an artist and trying to give people my age what they want, you know what I mean? So I'm just now getting into like the ratchet stuff, you know what I mean? Getting hyphy. But I've definitely made songs, you know, in reference to my experience with relationships or stuff like that. I got songs out now that are not even necessarily relationship references, but friendship references. And yeah, I'm a go man. Look, it's coming out, and y'all gonna feel it, you know, and it's gonna be felt. But yeah, definitely, I definitely do music like
How
that.
old are you?
I'm 26.
Okay,
I'm 26. Yeah.
So that's why when people be like, for that, I'm like, well, dang, how old are you people?
Right, right. Yeah, I'm only 26.
So where?
I'm from Sacramento.
So you're from California?
Yes, California baby, definitely.
Because I want to come up there. Because like I tell people all the time, like I love the fact how
Where are you from?
It's so within our culture, it's so different. And like we like within Black culture, there's such a diverse culture in say
definitely.
And I'll be like, and some of like, cause it's so funny when I first came to California, some of the lingo I was saying,
right?
Like, what?
Right, definitely. I feel that.
And I'm like, what do you mean? What I'm saying? Like,
right.
I'm saying?
I get that.
Like,
I moved to Arizona before, and they was just like, "You from California, huh? You from California, huh? You talk so different." I'm like, "No, y'all talk different. I'm talking normal." You know what I mean?
And
so
sometimes
I get that.
And one thing I've noticed sometimes, I feel like I've met a lot of people from California. They can come off as kind of aggressive.
Yeah,
I get that. Every person I've met sometimes, like I'll be like, why?
Right.
You gotta be hard all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
maybe it is a California thing. I don't know. Because people be thinking they think I'm hyphy sometimes, you know, I guess I am. You know, I come from that culture, you know what I mean? So
what's like one of your craziest memories you could think of, I guess, where you was just like
craziest memories? I did this job.
Too hyphy right now, y'all. Like we got to chill.
Oh, girl. It's too many. I got too many of those. Gosh. I'm just now trying to stop being hyphy. Honestly. I'm 26, you know, I'm getting older.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just gotta turn it down. A little bit, just a little bit.
Because you get to a point, like, you be tired. Like, y'all, come on now. Y'all know. You get to a certain point, you be tired.
Yeah.
I got to a point to where I was like, because, you know, especially in college, these parties on until 4 o'clock in the morning. It's 1 o'clock. I'm like, I'm ready to go.
Right.
I'm tired.
That's me. I'm yawning in the party. Okay.
We gonna stay till the sun come up. I want to leave.
That ain't me. I'm leaving. You right? Because I'm gonna go. All right. Okay. Yeah, no. I definitely be tired.
You do. It's something switch on when you turn. You be like, oh,
yeah.
That means I need to leave it up to these other youngins. It ain't
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Like, isn't it crazy how when you look at younger people, like if
Mm.
you the kids that's in high school today,
Yeah.
a party, I literally look at them like, I know I wasn't that crazy. Like, come on,
Right.
benefit of the doubt, was we that crazy
Yeah,
too?
definitely.
I was like, we was
Definitely.
like,
Definitely. Because I my teen years up to like 21, 22, lit. Lit, definitely.
times of my life. I was
Yes.
like, literally, sometimes I'm like, I don't even know why I did half the stuff I did.
Right. But you lived it though.
Look, they trying to hate. They got me looking extra bright now. Like, come, like,
Okay.
chill out. I ain't this. Like, I'm bright, but I ain't that bright. See,
And where are
the
you at
hater.
now?
I'm in San Diego,
Okay,
so
that's
I
what's
live
up.
in because I'm originally from Louisiana. Lived in Kansas for a long time, and then
Okay.
came here. I tell people
Yeah.
all the time, like, coming here really opened my eyes to like how big some places really are,
Yeah, definitely.
and I honestly can say being on the West Coast and like
Yeah.
y'all really support y'all local artists for real more than any other
Yeah.
place I've ever been to. And
Right.
that's one thing that y'all really support y'all locals. And that's
Right.
one thing I really
Yeah.
support these people in y'all city. For real.
Right.
Right
Yeah.
there. Like, cause you don't know
It don't
these people, you
it
don't
don't
know them.
take much. It don't take much.
It doesn't.
That's the thing that bothers me about locals that do music. You know what I mean? Following under all these mainstream artists, want to be like all these mainstream artists or support. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with supporting them, but yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, I had to stop giving a lot of support. I had to stop giving a lot of support. I'm
Mm-hmm.
definitely a person that, I try to believe in just doing the good just to do it, which I will, but
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a little more personal because I'm an artist myself.
Yeah.
And, sometimes you don't even have to listen to my music. Just give a repost, you know what I mean? Or something. Shoot. That's all
Man,
it takes.
I tell you all the time, like if you just share something
Right.
or whatever, that does like the littlest thing. Like you don't know how much just sharing something
Right.
help somebody with their stuff.
Right.
So that's happen and coming to tap in. If y'all have any questions that y'all want to ask her, feel free to ask her
Yeah.
what's her favorite. I don't know what's her favorite movie, favorite actress. I don't know.
Mm, my I don't really have favorites. I don't know. I don't be interested in stuff like that. I'm a little
See,
weird. I
like
don't know. I don't know
I
why though.
and like I do, like I'm a very big nostalgic person, so I kind of watch a
Yeah.
lot of stuff.
That's what I'm
Like
saying. Now, if we go on throwbacks like Friday and stuff like that, loving basketball,
yeah,
okay. You know,
like
so
my favorite all time sitcom is Living Single. It's my all time favorite.
okay. I'm not gonna lie, that's my show, but everybody be telling me I look like what's the name with the big eyes, with the braids.
Max,
Max. They be calling me Max. It's okay. It's okay.
I mean, but it ain't a bad thing because she ain't
No,
like she's ugly.
no. I'm just like, I know I got big eyes, okay? I'm
She
tired of
said
niggas telling me.
Max. They be calling me Max.
Yeah,
If
you
you could
call
do
me.
another, Haley said, if you could do another genre of music besides rap, what kind of music would you make?
I'm over here
Great.
looking like this nigga. Shoot, R&B definitely R&B. You know, I mean, I can make R&B music. Actually, I feel
Yeah,
like sometimes there's some little harmonies that I can't hit. I can't sing, so
yeah.
we ain't even finna play with that on the live. So don't ask me to sing nothing. But definitely R&B. You know what I mean? I be wishing I could blow some stuff away. Um, I like rock. I like some rock music. I'm not gonna lie, alternative stuff.
I
So
do too, but like I'm a big variety of genre. Now, don't get me wrong, y'all. I listen to. I don't really do all that heavy rock in here because that's a give me
right,
a headache.
right,
Too much screaming and yelling.
yeah,
And
definitely.
the thing about country is, I like country, but it's just some stuff I can't listen to it all the time. Like
Yeah.
all the time.
Right.
No, I have to. Mm, mm-mm.
Yeah.
So, Isha Moana 18 asks, "What's the most meaningful song you ever made, and what emotional state was you in?" Y'all come with the questions because y'all like to get deep. Okay, this is why we.
Okay. These two niggas. It's these two niggas right here in front of me.
Oh,
But
ask them, y'all. Deep. We trying to know the tea. Okay.
no, but really though, I got a song called "Tell Nobody" that's out on my first album ever.
I just saw.
First album ever is called what'd you say?
I think I just saw that. You posted something about that.
Yep, I just posted it the other day.
Yeah.
That's one of my most meaningful songs, and that song is basically just talking about talking about things that I go through that I usually wouldn't tell nobody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's it's a deep song, you know. So that's one of my favorite songs actually.
Yeah.
That's out on YouTube. That's on my first album that I did called Daughter of a Legend. Go stream that. Go stream that, please.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my most meaningful song. The video is out too. Y'all can go check that out. And then at that time, I had lost my uncle. You know what I mean? So it was a rough time. It was definitely a rough time. But the song had its purpose, you know. And the song was made way before that happened. So it all just happened to fit. So yeah, definitely.
You can make a song with anybody. Who and why?
I would have made a song with Pac if Pac was still here.
Oh,
Definitely.
I know. Oh, I know a lot of people would.
Yeah,
Just because
definitely.
select. Girl, we need to get you on the camera because you coming with it with these questions.
Okay.
What do you think is something about being an artist that is a sacrifice people wouldn't know? Ooh.
That's a good question.
Girl, you need to be interviewing people. You be asking some deep stuff.
No, you can do all kind of things. But what was something that I sacrificed that most people wouldn't know? Myself. I say that, you know, doing music and still like being an up and coming artist is definitely not an easy thing at all. You know, I had to like still kind of manage my life, keep my life together. I'm not like everybody else. You know, some people got other people that can invest in them, you know what I mean, and shit like that. And I'm thankful to have my mom, but she can't do it all, you know what I mean? So I feel like I sacrifice myself a lot when it comes to the music and as far as the outside life goes, because some people don't understand how much it means, you know?
No,
So
I
definitely.
100%. I think what people need to understand is like people really like when they are upcoming entrepreneurs,
Yeah.
they are sacrificing a lot of their time and then they're battling with how much do they need to reveal about themselves to
Right.
you. Because people love, like at the end of the day, we all know people's gonna judge regardless, whether
Right.
doing it right or they feel like you're doing it wrong.
That's true.
So it is a sacrifice that people like that I'm experiencing.
Yeah.
Like I'm at a point to where honestly I know I'm like, okay, I'm really getting things going, but I
Yeah.
need to like slow down or I'm gonna crash. If I
Right.
don't get a steady pace going, it's gonna
Yeah.
right now. And which
Definitely.
I'm so grateful and I want people to keep coming. But I just want people to
Right.
understand like it's me. I'm the
Right.
CEO,
It's
I'm
just
the
me.
employee, I'm the bookkeeper, I'm the everything.
Right. You know what I
Like
mean? And it is a lot. That's a lot to take
it
on,
is.
you know? And still just trying to fulfill what you're trying to get done on top of that.
Yes.
And whatever life you got going on outside of that, you know? So
Yeah.
that's a process. That's a process in itself. So when I'm around people, whether it's music related or not, like I'm starting to learn right now that I can't be so accessible, you know? Whether I'm
That's it.
already where I want to be or not,
Yeah.
you know?
You kind of have to create that boundary. And it's a
Definitely.
hard to create. And it's a boundary sometimes people don't understand. Like and it's something that I'm learning because like I'm
Right.
like kind-hearted person and you want to make yourself available. It's like you have to learn like you cannot be accessible all the time for when people
Right.
want you. Like
Right.
you can't. And they either gonna deal with it or they not. And if they not, then bye. Like I don't care. Because at the
Right.
end of the day, like I have to deal with this.
Yeah. And I still got to do what I'm doing and keep it going. And I can't let it stop because of nothing, you know? So I'm just,
Exactly.
I'm just going to start being less accessible so that
Yes.
I have the time to be able to focus on what I need to do, you know?
Yeah,
So,
and the thing, you want to help better yourself and evolve yourself, because like you have to pour back in yourself. You have to want to grow
yeah.
within, and sometimes you have to isolate or really like not be around, and people just got to
Right.
respect. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
how do you handle criticism when it comes to your music?
Um, I've been,
They be like,
I feel like,
"This is whack. This is not it." Like, no, this is not it.
I mean, everybody, I think I probably used to take it personal,
Yeah,
like when I first started doing it, you know, but I'm so comfortable with myself, you know, right
yeah,
now that it don't really bother me because I know what I can bring to the table as an artist, you know,
yeah.
so, it don't, I can handle it, you know, I can handle it definitely. And I don't really try to take it as criticism, you know what I mean? Sometimes you might feel like that person is wrong, but maybe that might be a point that you can take. Maybe you
Yeah,
can use that going forward with something, you know. So I try not to take everything as negative criticism. Criticism
yeah.
can help you sometimes too, you know. So definitely, I'm for it. If you got it, bring it.
So, what are some other business ventures that you're looking into besides your music?
I'm trying to get this clothing line going. I'm not trying to. By God,
Okay,
I'm gonna get this done. Um,
okay, by any means, like for real.
okay.
I
I'm
feel you, back.
dropping I'm dropping a line called High Visionary, and it's for the smokers, but it's for people who also feel like they are high visionaries. You know what I mean? For me, it's just I feel like I'm a little bit more intellect with my mental when I'm high. You know, that's just my thing. So I'll
Yeah.
be coming out with that soon for for everybody, ladies and men
Hmm.
soon. So I'm working on that as well. So I'm
Yeah.
trying to piece everything together, and I'm about to work on another album too, y'all. So that's coming. So
Yes. Do
I'm
you
just trying
ever
to yeah.
get to a point in your life where you know how you get a lot of people who were music artists that did artists, and then they start wanting to pour back into other artists or mentor other artists? Do you ever see yourself like maybe being a mentor to other not artists and like managing another artist and really kind of helping
Yeah,
someone?
yeah,
Way?
definitely. I have a lot of friends, and people. I got people around me who do music, and
Yeah.
I'm there 110%. And I feel like that's where the kind of the accessible part comes in. I'm kind of
Hmm.
over that right now.
Yeah.
I've done it so much, and a lot of times it's been slaps in the face, and a lot of people
Yeah.
I know, a couple people I know are grateful, just to have that access to me as a friend, to be able to call on me for stuff like that. And it's a great feeling, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Managing people, definitely. I feel like I can get there. I try to manage the people around me that do music. I be having to be like, hold on, this ain't, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. No,
I have
I
to
know. Like,
tell people, like, don't take it personal if I give you criticism. You know what I mean? Because I just
yeah.
want to see every person around me that's an artist be the best artist that they can be. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna get there one day for sure. Once I feel
Yeah.
like
I
once I
I
feel like I'm in a good place as an artist, yeah,
hmm
definitely.
No, that's really, really cool. That's really cool. I definitely encourage anybody that's an artist, once you get to a point where you really master your craft, definitely help
Yeah,
somebody. Because some of
definitely.
these people, because you're gonna always get people that want to be an artist. Like the career, it's
Yeah,
always gonna repeat if you're
yeah.
telling enough and tell these people the truth. Some of y'all just can't.
Right.
Like, it's not meant for you. Like, just because of
You
something you
know.
like, that was not your calling. I'm
Right.
sorry.
Right.
Not.
Yeah. And I've had to be like that before too. And it sucks,
Yeah,
but
it
what do you
does.
want? If you
Like,
want some people that's gonna lie to you, go to them people and go give them your money and let them lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I ask people all the time, like, they be like, "Oh my God, your interviews did so great." But when I watch back my interviews, I be like, look what I did right here.
Right, right.
this, or I could have flowed with this better. Like I critique myself every single time I'm looking back at these things. Like,
Yeah.
no, I could have did this better. But
I
they're
feel
just like,
like
great.
people, if
I'm
I
not
know
saying.
them personally, which I have known and do know people personally, who got a long way to go. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
I
but you know
respect them
that's
because,
normal. I
yeah,
feel like that's normal. You
yeah,
should have them because you're
definitely.
always back.
Now, just because I don't feel like they're, how do I say this? Just because I don't feel like I would necessarily listen to them all the time. I'm pretty sure there are going to be some people who are in tune with what they got going on. You know what I mean? So I feel like if I'm going to be a person's mentor, or if I'm going to manage somebody, you know what I mean? Um, if you got that passion, you got that drive, and this is what you really
Yes.
want to do, and you going for that, instead of me telling you that you suck, I'm a critique you on how you can be better. You know what I mean? How can your delivery be better? How can
Exactly.
you say things better? How can you fit these sentences in better? You know, I just want everybody to go for it, because
Yeah.
if I tell you you suck, that don't mean just go quit. You know,
Yeah.
and
That
some
means
people is gonna tell you you suck.
I need to like do something different. So when I come back to her, like I need to make sure she don't say
Yeah.
us. Like,
Right, right.
yeah.
Definitely.
Like have you ever been in a situation where you people like I guess want to manage you,
Mhm.
but you are like, nah, like I know
Yeah.
this is not gonna be it. Like explain
Yeah,
because
of
it's
course.
get in those situations. So kind of enlighten people on those kind of situations where you get people that want to manage you and you're just like, like,
Yeah. Um,
I don't know what
I've
to do.
had, well, for starters, I wouldn't really ever let anyone manage me just based off the fact that I have my mom around. That's basically my manager, you know. But aside from if she wasn't, people have come to me about it. But I mean, be presentable, you know, have a plan. How can
Mhm.
show me why I should let you manage me? You know what I mean? Managing is a serious thing, and I feel
It is.
like a lot of people, they get it and they think they're just management, you know. But
Mm-hmm.
can you really handle all the bookings that's coming in? Are you really gonna respond on time to people? You know what I mean? It's
It
a
is.
big role. It's a big
It
role.
is.
You know what I mean? And I don't feel like
It's more than just booking shows. It's more like
mm,
you gotta like
you got to
build
put
real
that footwork in. You got to
people.
get
Yeah.
outside, put some flyers on. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's a big deal. And me as an artist, I've experienced like working with so many people at this point. I have trust issues like in the music business, you
Yeah.
know, honestly. So if I don't, if I don't already kind of know you personally and know what you got going on, kind of like, let me
Yeah.
see your resume, you know?
Yeah.
And that's just like if I go try to get on somewhere as an artist at a Pride event or whatever, they want to see my resume. Well,
Yeah.
bring out your resume, brother. Let me see what you can do. Let me see what you
What
have
is
done.
like the most? What is like one of the most as an artist and being around like some real music industry people? What is one of the most really like frustrating things you could say is just like this is ridiculous. Like what are you doing? Like it's
Right.
just and like why like how it just baffles me because we look on the outside in
Yeah.
and some we know what's going on in
Right.
this space. So it's just like for somebody to be able to see it for themselves
Yeah.
because this is the thing, I've seen it for myself but from a
Yeah.
gospel music standpoint and just think of the industry
Yeah.
and this is gospel
Yeah.
music we're talking.
Right.
So
I
like
feel like
yeah.
um man, I've had a lot of tough experiences in the music industry. I feel like respect is definitely one of the main things. I have a lot of people that do respect me, you know, and then I have a lot of people that don't give me the respect that I know I deserve as an artist. So my biggest thing as far as the industry goes, is like it's hard to kind of not be yourself, but like if people don't get things done for me in the right way and I pay them for stuff and things like that really bothers me. You know what I mean? And
Girl.
I try not to turn into, somebody else or something, because the music industry is it can be very judgmental. So, and I've had a lot of experiences like with just producers and stuff like that, and it necessarily didn't go well, but people try to make it seem like it's not my place as an artist. And it is my place as an artist to come tripping on you if you're not delivering.
Yeah.
So that's like one of my main pet peeves as far as the
Yeah.
game goes. Be on
Mm-hmm.
point with your delivery and be a man or a woman of your word. You know what I mean? Because it affects the business. Now I'm
Yeah.
not going to come back to you for what I need, and I can go to somebody else, no problem. But
Mm-hmm.
we don't need the extra pressure. I don't need the extra pressure as an artist. I just
Mm-hmm.
need my people to be on point, the people I'm working with to be on point, so that I can be on point. And I feel like
Exactly.
I've had experiences where I've had to tell people like, look, nigga, don't make it seem like,
Like I
don't
need
try to,
you. I
yeah, like I
don't.
need you. You feel me? And that's where a lot of people get it twisted, and they don't expect you to react, because this is the music industry, and you shouldn't show your emotions, and you shouldn't trip off on nobody. But I mean, that's where the respecting comes in for me. If I'm not getting it, you're gonna feel that. So that's like
So,
one of my biggest things is
okay.
respect. Yeah,
Just like this government feeling the smoke, y'all gonna feel all the
you feel me? Definitely,
smoke. So for
definitely.
y'all
So
that's tapping in,
I definitely.
this is I am the artist with me. Talking, getting to know her as an artist. Getting if y'all got any questions y'all would like to ask her regarding her music or regarding her as just a regular everyday person, feel free to ask.
Yeah,
So
tap
what
in.
like because my goal is to visit a lot of different cities in California, and I'm always told Sacramento is like the New York of California.
I don't know who the hell told you that Sacramento was like the
I,
New York of California.
I think I get so that's why I'm like,
Maybe
I need,
Frisco, maybe LA, but Sacramento,
what is
maybe it's
Sacramento
because
like?
I'm born and raised. Maybe it's because I'm born and raised from here, but Sacramento is not where it's at. I'm trying to go. Matter of fact, my wife trying to get me to go to San Diego with her. You know what I
Come on,
mean?
girl, because I need more friends. Come on, I need more friends.
It might just happen. She lived out there
Look,
for a couple
this how
years, so
you know when I schedule interviews with people. This how you know stuff.
okay.
This how you know when stuff aligns together. Because
Right.
I don't know a lot of people in San Diego, y'all.
I
Like
feel you.
I know people, but I don't hang. I don't hang with
Right.
them. So that's why I'm like,
That's definitely a possibility. Definitely. Because I'm looking into moving out of Sacramento if the world gets back to the way it's supposed to. But who knows
and
how that's going to go.
let's get. I don't know if you mind getting. Let's get into that. Let me tell you something. It's not. It is not 100% going to get back the way you said. And when I
Yeah,
say
definitely
that,
not.
I'm not talking about if stuff was to get back to normal as far as like our way of living. I'm talking about that tension between people. Like the
Oh,
tension
yeah.
is now. The tension is there,
Yeah, definitely.
and I don't.
It ain't going to go nowhere.
And and I tell you, I am grateful for where I work
Yeah.
as a health professional because my coworker, like two of my coworkers literally asked me, like how are you doing? And I'm
Yeah.
like, do you want me to be 100% honest? Because I don't sugarcoat. I don't care if I'm at work, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat.
Okay.
I'm 100%. And I told them, I said, mentally, it's a lot. Okay, and
Right.
because I said what I need y'all to understand is, as a Black person,
Mm-hmm.
not have to come to a and work. And it's not even y'all, but I have to do it from my patients, whether
Right.
they have mental issues or not. I have to,
Yeah.
I have to think about the at work. Then I have to leave work and go out and be out. and did it
Right.
times worse. And I have a 10-year-old Black son
Yeah.
who is already dealt with, discrimination within his school, and he's only 10 now.
Right.
I don't fault y'all for asking me how I'm doing, because it doesn't, and other people saying it doesn't happen to them. It doesn't happen to you.
Right.
So really know what's going on, really feel. I don't expect you to know.
Right.
But what I do expect you to do is to sit there and not act like it's not there, because you know
Right.
it's there. And
Right.
that's the issue, because people aren't being held accountable for their
Hmm.
actions.
Definitely.
But like, it gets, and what I want y'all to understand, y'all, it gets deep. It started read shout out to on this book called Isis, and I like literally with just the preface will have you like, whoa.
Right. Definitely.
Like people need, like, we need to really learn our own culture and really know, like,
And it's
yeah,
so much. It's so much to learn. You know what I mean?
so much to learn, but you have
But
to be, and
what I
then you have
will say is,
to
yeah,
want
you
to
have
know.
to be willing. You have to be willing
Mhm.
because to be willing, you have to understand that it might change your whole psychological
It
thinking
will, because
process. You know what I mean? It will. And I feel like the problem with that is we don't have a lot of people that are teaching us this face to face. The social media is good. Don't get me wrong. We can learn so much through social media, but we need the brother and the sister leaders that's going to teach us. And I say that to say, I lived in Arizona one time, and one of my mom's friends, he was one of them kind of OGs. You know what I mean? He would give me books to read on stuff. He would give me articles to read on history, that stuff that I never knew, that blew my mind back. You know what I mean?
right.
And we need that. We need more of that. We need more of them. I try to get as much game as I can, but I feel like when I talk, people just be like, "Nigga, what are you talking about?" You know,
Exactly.
and
And
it's
you should,
it's a hard conversation to have.
like, what are you talking about? Like, what are
Right.
you talking about? Because the thing is the truth hurts.
It
People
does.
don't, people really don't believe, or they become so programmed and comfortable
That's what it
in their life
is.
that they don't believe
Mm-hmm.
that it really set it up for you not to want to know what
Right.
you're really. Do you ever notice how every other culture knows about their culture for real in their history except
Babe,
us?
have I ever said that? That
Like,
every other
yeah,
culture know their history. They know what kind of God their culture is praising to. You know what I mean? Except for black people, we don't know.
this is the thing. Like, and that's why I want y'all to read the book down. I'm really trying to tell y'all, when you think about it, just this little bit. When we go to school, we are taught Western civilization from young. We're
Right.
not taught our history. And when we are
Right.
taught our history, what are we taught? All we're taught is that we are descendants from slaves. We don't taught what came before that. And
Right.
what came before that.
Yeah, that's true.
Our ancestors were not just slaves.
Yeah.
And understand that this
Right.
Western civilization stuff, that's not our history, and that's not our culture.
Right. Man,
And
it
people
is,
in,
Jahia, you're right.
like,
It's a sensitive topic.
you about our, it really need to understand. Like,
Yeah.
it's not that, oh, you don't like other together. Like, if you don't
Yeah.
understand, when you look at every culture, there's always a denominator and it all connects. If you really,
Yeah. Yep, that's the truth.
and it all connects except for theirs. So it all
Mhm.
connects.
Yeah.
So I'm telling y'all, it gets deep, and y'all have to really be like, and it's hard to talk with certain people, but it's actually kind of sad. It is sad because, like I said, they're so set. thinking, and they're, especially when you meet elder, they're so set in their way of thinking. And
Mm.
that's why it's hard, because when you've been conditioned and learned in such a traditional way for so long, it's hard to break, because you that's the normal.
Right. And
And
you think that's, and we think that that's all.
yeah, and you think
People
that's
don't
all.
realize how much knowledge we can contain. You know what I mean? Really, really. So, and I just wish that more people wanted to learn. People don't
But see,
want to learn.
I don't necessarily blame parents, and this is why I understand what you're saying, but this is why I can't blame. This is why I'm grateful for my parents,
Yeah.
because my mother was already educating herself and reading, so she her kids, know
Yeah.
your. But like, I don't blame a lot of parents, because they were and grew up in this
Right.
the same way.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
They were always really passed information out, and they were never taught for for at
Yeah.
all. It
Yeah.
like you always got within your family that great set, but you have to have you, and it's hard because you have to have people that are willing to listen. Yep, if you know better, better.
Period.
You can't believe that this is the only way. You
Right.
can't, and it's not.
I refuse. I
Definitely, because that's the thing. That's what people don't understand. After drugs for real was put into our community, because drugs chemicals alter
Yeah.
every your body.
Mm-hmm.
From it starts here.
Yeah.
Like, once you can control this and
Right.
manipulate, you
Yeah.
already got. And that's what it is. We like it's deep, y'all. I know a lot of y'all probably like, oh my God. Like, no, y'all need to know this. You understand, people are scared. And it's the fear. People are very fear. And I'm like, what is it that you're really scared of? What are you scared of?
Right.
Like, and you're
And
right.
you
Most
know, a
of
lot
we
of us, a lot of our
I,
generation and some other, like some older generations, a lot of us are selfish. You know, some of us are not really willing to sacrifice ourselves for the greater good, and that's very true.
that's
And
what it
I get it. I get it because some people don't know no better, you know, and it's not their fault, but we just we got to know what we can be capable of. We have to know that, you know, as a culture, we have to know what we can do if we all just decided to come together and
yeah.
shut it down.
And
Period.
and I feel it drippy. I might say drippy hippie got it. If I said it right, I think that's what it is too. Because if you really think about it, think about all these and I don't look to celebrities, but think about all these black celebrities. Like, some of them really do stand up for the cause, but like it's honestly probably a fear of them, like, because they don't want to grow. All they
Right.
think about this money, like, get this hustle, get this money mentality, but like it is a lot. And I do believe that people vote, but at the same time, y'all have to understand, this is a system that was never created to
Be
be
for us.
not even for women in general. It was always meant to be ran by a man and men only.
Right.
And that's what people really don't understand. So, y'all definitely research. And I tell people, research for yourself. Don't listen to me. Because the
Man,
research,
I try to tell people too, man, it's hard.
it's
It
got
is.
to be willing to want to do the research.
Yeah.
Because there, you
It's
can't
out
be,
there. And we can't be scared.
you
We
can't.
cannot be scared. We cannot be scared.
The only person you should fear is God, and God. You shouldn't fear nothing else.
Okay. Well
Once you
said.
in the wisdom, like, people, you hear me.
I think too, people should. It's this book that's out. My auntie gave it to me like a few years ago, and it
Mhm.
just kind of opened up my mental to a lot of stuff and psychological thinking and stuff like that. It's called The Game of Life and How to Play It. It's a great
I'll
book. I think y'all should read it.
that.
think y'all should read it. I still got quotes from that book that I just have to go through sometimes just to get myself through something mentally. You know, this mental it's a precious thing, but it can be a dangerous thing.
It can be so dangerous. You know, like even if it's the littlest thing, it can be the most important thing that can literally crush
Right.
people's, let's just say, empires. It's some stuff out
Yeah.
here that really crush these empires.
Yeah, for
And by
sure.
they will choose it or you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Jahia said, have you guys seen Out of Shadows documentary? I haven't seen that.
I haven't. Is that on Netflix or Hulu?
I'm gonna have to
Or
watch that.
I'm gonna
Out of Shadows.
have to.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all put me on.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what we need to be
Up
doing.
on these different, so we
Mm-hmm.
can know this information. Like I will tell you, definitely one of them. Like I said, go read the ISIS papers and read the Willie Lynch letters. That's gonna be my next book.
Right.
Because people are not ready. Like y'all honestly are not ready for the truth. Y'all are
Right.
scared. That's what it is. You are fearful to
Yeah.
really know the truth. So
Right.
now that you know, you shouldn't be scared. Like what is you scared for?
Right.
You never
It ain't
scared.
nothing to be scared of. It ain't
Never.
nothing to be scared of.
So
We we
we
all
got
got
no.
we
Go
all got a
ahead.
time. We
Yeah,
all
we
got a
got.
time.
So I was gonna say, if there are any last minute questions y'all have, guys, shout outs, definitely tell everybody again where they can go get your music.
We still get manipulated.
Oh, for
Still,
real.
you know what I mean?
Oh,
But
right now.
we wouldn't be so easy manipulated if we had the game. And I'm
And
not gonna lie, I don't got all the game, y'all.
no,
Sometimes I get manipulated still. You
yes, and
know?
I'm telling you what works when you're actually in these positions
Yeah.
in some of these corporate, me working like for hospital, me working in the
Yeah.
hospital and seeing it for
Right.
myself. Sometimes I have to see it for myself in a
Right.
like I'm telling you, the healthcare is the biggest scam on the planet, and
Yeah.
people don't even realize it. People don't
Right.
even realize it.
Right. It's crazy.
The craziest part. But tell everybody where they can get your music again and where they can go stream all of it.
Y'all can get that. Y'all can get the music everywhere. Anywhere you want to find it, Google me. It's gonna pop up. But I got a lot of stuff on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube. Them is and SoundCloud. Them is my 4 main sources of music platforms that I use. Please go stream on Spotify, y'all. Um, I'm just now getting into like the stream stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I got to get to the streaming. You know, so I'm definitely working on that.
Yes.
That album is coming sooner than y'all think. What'd you say, love?
Yeah. No, I said no. I get it. No, I was agreeing.
Yeah, so the album coming out sooner than y'all think. I'm gonna be dropping a video to Drip too, and I'm gonna need all my locals to come out for that. So I just need y'all to follow me and stay tuned in with me. I'm gonna
That
still keep dropping.
go too. What y'all know? I'm trying
Yeah,
to all
slide. I might come to Dago for that and get a nice fat Airbnb or something. You know what I mean? So yeah, I definitely got a lot of stuff in the works. So I
yeah.
just stay tuned in with me. I'm always doing something, a challenge, something. So
We
and I
love
appreciate you for having me. Thank you for having me. Jahia, I'm gonna try to shoot that as soon as possible. As soon as possible. As soon as as soon as I can get people to even focus on it for a second, you know, because
yeah.
we got a lot going on. We got a lot, which I'm cool. I understand. I get it. You know, it's no rush. I just don't want. I don't want people to feel like I'm not using my platforms for the right reasons. So we just gonna wait on it. You know. But if you out here, Jahia, I definitely will hit you. I heard you was out here. I think somebody told me you was out here. If you out here, nigga, tap in with me. I got the studio at the house. Drippy Hippie Cali, that's actually my homie. We went to high school together. That's my dog. And she does music too. So tap in with her.
Okay,
Feel me?
DM me, girl. DM me, girl.
Okay, DM her. Because that nigga is raw, and I don't know why we ain't dropped the song yet. But
Oh,
timing is good. Timing is everything. I believe
yeah,
everything happens on right time for a reason.
yeah.
Yeah, that was me. That was Mimi's ass. And then, girl, I just appreciate you for having me. This was fun. Great talks
So,
that needed to be said.
thank you. I appreciate you guys for being on here because, like I said, I like go follow at pretty underscore Sydney. That's my main page at underscore underrated TV. Is like all of this, guys. It is like seriously, it's free promotions, free interviews. I
Okay.
want to support all entrepreneurs. I feel like you guys should have a platform where you are able to not have to worry about how to brand yourself. You should have a platform that is
Right.
great, especially my
Right. We need that. Definitely
black
appreciate
owned
you for that.
businesses.